Welcome to this premiere, everyone. Today we have a bunch of exciting, amazing content creators collaborating together with one sole purpose to hopefully inspire you guys to share your own personal Skylanders memories, which are of course going to be shaped by our own perspectives and our own experiences with Skylanders. So please do not shy away from expressing your deepest most valued Skylanders memories in the comment section below and get a nice lively discussion rolling. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the topic at hand. Now I am going to have some very dark subject material to cover at the very end of the video, so be sure to stay tuned because I really want this to be shared about and I really want people to take a message from this video and allow it to linger in their minds because I just really want to do something with this community and I want to pay tribute to it. And I'm so glad that all of these other awesome content creators have jumped onto this video to help me do such an amazing thing. So be sure to check out every one of their channels and land them a subscription because they absolutely deserve it with the amazing content they pump out day after day after day. With that all being said and done, we're going to start off with my best friends Luke and Flynn. For friends I know in real life before heading on to the real juicy content creators, the SkyTubers themselves. So with Luke, I'm kind of surprised he didn't talk about the memory where we used to go into game a lot when we was much younger, back when they had a Skylanders demo, you know, those kiosk things where you could play Skylanders on a portal, but at game they did something a little bit extra to where you could actually play the game. They had Xbox 360 hooked up with controllers and the game demo all ready to go. It was a full game in fact, so you could literally just go into the store and play the entire game with the Skylanders that they had on the little display piece, which were for 3 starter packs from Spyro's Adventure and then for 3 starter packs from Giants, because this is Giants we'll talk about right here. But what was so hilarious about this, and this is what I remember most, there was only 3 figures that you could actually place on the portal, because with 2 of the figurines, for wires that they used to nail them down and keep them attached to the display, wouldn't reach the portal, so they kept flinging off every time you tried to place them on there, and those characters were Kilgrunt and Cinder, I believe, and then Spyro straight up just didn't work. So the only 3 characters that you could actually place in the portal and play as during the demo were T-Rex, Jetpackable characters, and Trigger Happy, but still, regardless of what characters we could play as, me and Luke just had an absolute blast cycling into town, go into game, finding that display case and just having a lot of fun playing through the game and enjoying it together. But with all that being said and done, let's move on to the memories.
Thank you to Ignite the Fire for allowing me to appear on the channel once again. So, my favourite Skylanders memories. One of them is definitely a memory, the other one is more of a sentimental kind of thing. So, memory. When I beat Bash with Stealth Elf, I believe it was against Edward, one of our friends, and all I remember is me winning, Edward raging, and Aaron like, oh, he did it, and I'm like, I actually did it. I was so hyped then as well, and this is when, of course, I did play Skylanders more, and honestly that stayed as one of my greatest memories and overall achievements in the game. Nothing against Edward, he did really well, I just got very lucky. Now for the more sentimental element of this. So me and Aaron, aka Ignite, play a lot of games with each other, and personally I think that helps us bond more, and there's just something telling me that Skylanders helped us bond even more, especially when we had 2 years apart, when we didn't see each other for 2 years. And I still remember the hours, the whole days we would spend playing Skylanders, going through the levels, doing arena battles, seeing who could survive, making videos when I used to appear in them, doing gameplay. It was a good time, which honestly I miss, and I'm always willing to record some more stuff, Aaron. I truly am. So, Kaboom, what are you doing? I'm going to propel Aaron's channel, Ignite the Fire, into the stratosphere with subscribers. Kaboom! Now you're going to get even more subscribers than you have, and you deserve it. Good job, good job. And high five? high five to everybody who has been, of course, supporting Ignite through this amazing journey and frankly being an amazing community. High five everybody, love you all, and I love you, Aaron. Fan! Okay, thank you. But yes, the community which the Ignite the Fire channel has is amazing. All of you guys who comment and support Ignite the Fire are amazing people, and I'm honoured to be part of it. So once again, thanks to Ignite the Fire for, of course, allowing me to be part of this video. And yes, I did win these guys off here, Ignite, when he did early giveaways. That's why they're still here, keepsakes. But anyway, see you guys, and thanks again to Ignite the Fire.
Just a bit of a gameplay to also entertain you guys whilst I'm here to talk to you guys about a certain game that I grew up with probably when I was 12 years old, 12 to 13 years old, Skylanders. So this game, practically the new generation of games, like, well done for Vicarious Visions and Toys for Bob for making this game. Like, guys, seriously, you made a game where you can actually have a character actually get into the game, like a model. Obviously soon other games did it, like Disney Infinity and Amiibos for the Nintendo Switch, but they were the first to do it. They were first to do it effectively. I'm proud of them. I also am given a load of other questions. I actually forgot some of them, so I'm just gonna make up some random ones. They might be the right ones, who knows, but hey. Anyway, my favorite game out of the franchise, I love Trap Team. No questions asked. Being a bounty hunter, just attacking enemies and actually playing as Chaos, I love that. Well, that was like my favorite game. I don't play Skylanders as much anymore, but that is one of the games I would want to come back to on my PS3 100%. I don't have it on the PS4 because we stopped playing it because I got my PS4 after we stopped playing it, so we didn't really have the time for it. I obviously do these streams sometimes with Ignite just because I like the game and I know what happens in it, and I understand some of the jokes in it too, but sometimes I play along, sometimes I don't. But anyway, yeah. But I remember one, and it was like, what was your greatest moments in Skylanders? Well, the greatest moment I've had in Skylanders was beating, I forgot his name, in Trap Team. It's like a robot with it looked like a DJ for some reasons. I think it was on Chaos's mission, I don't know, I kind of forgot what he was, but I think Aaron knows what I'm talking about.
Yes, Flynn, I know exactly who you're going on about. You are going on about Blastertron right here, who even got himself a Sensei rehabilitation form in Skylanders Imaginators, as you can see before you. Now, back to editing. That flew everywhere.
Defeating him, like, it was such a hard battle. I was young back then, but I'm pretty sure older me now will be defeating him with ease. But back then, young me, I found him as the hardest villain to kill in the game. So, but yeah, that's like one of my greatest moments in Skylanders history. But anyway, what I'm here to talk about, also the franchise. Well, I'd say I haven't played Imaginators and Superchargers. I only played up to Trap Team, which was actually a good ending in my opinion to my Skylanders career. But I actually really enjoyed all the games. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I played these games I don't know how long, we've spent hours on it. But yeah, I love Skylanders. I'm not gonna lie, if I were to rate it, I'd just say it was probably one of my favourite games growing up as a child. We got Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, all those games I've played, but nothing could do it better than Skylanders.
Memories. Skylanders
Memories.
I think by far my favorite memory is definitely Skylanders hunting. That's why I brought you here to the no longer existent Toys R Us, at least for the US. I think it was the experience that really brought Skylanders hunting something that was so memorable to me. I think what got me so excited to beg my mother to go drive me to Toys R Us to go Skylanders hunting is watching kids on the internet scream when they see Kickoff Countdown for the first time. I think that was definitely something that really inspired me to spend more money. Also, launch date, like seeing things you never seen before in a store, is just something about that which is super exciting. Although after probably like a month of seeing water traps, you got sick of it. But that first day of seeing those water traps was really exciting and you just wanted to buy them all. You also had sort of the chance of finding a chase variant, and by I mean a chance, I meant you're not finding one unless you go to Toys R Us every single day for a year straight looking for that specific chase variant. But in the back of my mind, there was always that thought that it would be possible, which, although I happened to find a chase variant, not everyone was as lucky to find a chase variant. I think like many others, it was very exciting to go to the store and find your own Skylanders rather than actually play them in the game. I just found that experience much more enjoyable. Not that I didn't like playing the game, I just found that to be super exciting, super fun, and overall my favorite Skylanders memory.
Hey guys, Shadow Dragon here. Ignite the Fire was kind enough to ask me to talk about my favorite Skylanders memory. Where to start? I mean, I've had so many great memories with the game in general, whether it be from playing it, interacting with other people in the community through YouTube or social media, or even in person like I have several times. I have so many great memories, but if I had to pick one, it would come back during Skylanders Trap Team, more specifically the day before launch and launch day of Trap Team. It was before I was really known in the Skylanders community. I still had my YouTube channel at the time, so I was filming a video of the day before and the day of the launch. I started in the morning, recorded the whole day. I remember I vlogged my sister's softball game that I had to go to, my own baseball game that I had later in the day, going out to dinner at night, and then going to the bookstore, Barnes & Noble, and picking up the Skylanders Trap Team Ultimate Guide. Read the whole thing that night before midnight launch, so I was ready as soon as I got the game, knew all the secrets, tips, and tricks. And I went to the midnight launch at Toys R Us, and it was awesome. It was the first midnight release I'd ever been to. I was up past my bedtime, and I got to hang out with other people from my area that were also Skylanders hunting out at midnight. It was so cool. They had going to Toys R Us, just boxes strewn all across the floor, Wave 1 and 2 figures. Couldn't get the starter pack there. I had to wait till the next day to get the starter pack because I had it pre-ordered at another place, but I got my favorite Skylander from Trap Team, Wildfire, at midnight, as well as a couple other Trap Masters and core characters. It was all around just a great time, and it was really the beginning of my YouTube career in Skylanders and my entry into the Skylanders community.
Welcome to a clip for Ignite the Fire's channel. Is the favorite Skylanders memory, if I'm correct. So my favorite Skylanders memory definitely has to be when I got my mom started to play Skylanders, and we had fun playing together, just enjoying Skylanders as a franchise itself. It's probably the best moment in my life when it comes to Skylanders. And I'll never forget it because it started off an amazing love for what we have. So, and in fact, if I don't have my mum's favorite Skylander with me, but because I did do a few lots with her now. By the way, this is the final take. Hopefully, as long as I don't mess this up. But with Blackout and then her favorite Nightlight being, we've had fun moments from going from just playing the game to then me creating a channel in the future, to then us doing live streams, doing a lock. Something I never thought would be possible, but we did it. And just something about that memory is always going to stick with me. If I end up having a problem where I forget most of the stuff from my Skylanders Memories, That's one thing I will never forget. Okay, so I love having a Svenko, just like I've got a spark I'm ready to ignite the fire with. Alright, time to stop doing this. I can do it. I remember it. I'm an idiot. I pressed record! God damn it. The thing is, something about that I can't speak words. And I forgot what I was saying. Great. Take 9. If I were to have a thing where I forget the thing... I hate how I can't remember anything. God damn it. How do I even remember the memory if I can't remember the simple thing I wanted to say? And if you don't know what I'm holding, this is something I've got planned for... Oops. This is something I've got planned for a future video, but yeah. Today's vid clip... What am I doing again? I actually can't remember. Oh, let me quickly check which one it was about. Hold on. What was it? Oh. Okay. Great. I literally forgot what the clip was. Well, take 2.
Hey there everyone, Jeff28 here. Woo! My favorite moment in Skylanders. My favorite moment or memory? Well, besides meeting many of you, some of which are my friends to this day, great community, for me it's always been about the collecting, and especially the rare Skylanders, right? If you've ever found a rare Skylander out in the wild, it is a pretty amazing experience. But for me, it was the time Imaginators had come out. We are, I think, on wave 3. Chain Reaction was going to come out. There was a rare orange, crystal clear one we were aware of. So I took a chance. I ordered 10 of them off Walmart's website. Yeah, they were on sale for $9.99. Good price here in Canada. So I ordered them up, and when they came in... Yeah, 8 out of the 10 were rare. Woo! Man, it was crazy. And being a collector, I was totally blown away. Oh, wow. And that's probably my favorite moment. I still think about that to this day. But I'm interested in seeing the rest of your moments. Ignite, thanks for having me on. And everybody out there, be safe. All right, bye.
When Ignite first asked me to do this video, I knew exactly what the Skylanders memory I would be talking about was. And while some of the people might have happy memories about beating Chaos for the first time or getting their favourite Skylander, mine is a little bit scarier than that. My memory goes all the way back to 2012, when 7-year-old me was playing Sparrow's Adventure for the first time. I had gotten to the level that we all know and love, Leviathan Lagoon. One of my favourite parts of the level is at the start where you see the giant Leviathan jumping up the water and eating a whole boat. And to make the level even better, when I was playing as Gilgrunt, I found out that you could swim across the water, which let me explore all across the level, which was really cool. But on one occasion, I swam too far away from the islands, and before I could do anything, a giant Leviathan swims from underneath and freaking eats me. I got the fright of my life. I remember screaming. Now, you might think that that's stupid, but 7-year-old me was a bit of a crybaby, and a Jaws scene in Skylanders is not a nice thing to experience. Although a good thing about this experience is that I managed to find the legendary treasure that was inside the Leviathan's mouth. And then straight after that, at the end of the level, you get eaten again! Seriously, I cannot catch a break here. And then when you have to go back into its mouth in Trap Team, I just get horrible memories thinking about it. And even though I'm still scared of the Leviathan to this day, I'm still pretty glad that it's there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to my short Skylanders memory. Yeah, I'm just terrified of that Leviathan now. But thank you for watching.
What's up guys, it's Sergio Hima, and thank you Ignite the Fire for having me on this video. My favorite Skylanders memory. I have a couple. When I got Camo, when I got the games, Sparrow's Adventure. When I was on call with my other SkyTuber friends at the time, witnessing how all this new information for Trap Team. And being excited for all the characters and Gulper. Then I went to school and I was talking to my friend about everything. And he's the one who got me into Skylanders. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gotten into Skylanders. I wouldn't have gotten the game when I did. I wouldn't have gotten the game at all. And even if I got the game in December, if I didn't get the game in December, I don't think I would be as big of a Skylander fan as I am now. Imaginators and Trap Team, as you guys know, is my favorite game, so obviously I'm kind of biased. Imaginators reveal and launch day 2 was also crazy, one of my favorite memories, because I was talking on the phone with my other SkyTuber friends, Prawn, Skylanders, United Skylanders America, Portmaster Evan, Skyfan91. We were all kind of working as a team. We were like trying to get videos done, posting it to our YouTube channels. We were like one person was getting all the information, one person was getting all the PNGs. I think all Skylanders, every time you look at Skylander, it holds a memory, at least for me, because with Sunburn it was a really good day because Dragon's Peak came out. I was so happy it was a weekend, not a weekday, because we had school. But everyone, we were passing out tickets at Toys R Us. It was a limited quantity. They were passing them out as long with the blue batch. I think that Super Rare Skylander 2 I think came out the same day. Dragon's Peak, so I was so excited to get Sunburn too. I actually met a fan in real life there on my channel, and I was so excited. I was the only fan I met in real life. And this is why I do what I do. This is why I just have a passion, I guess, to make Skylander videos. So I will forever still be making content. I'm so thankful for Skylanders, and I'll always be thankful for Skylanders in this community. I think we're gonna get a new game, console game, or a remake. I think we're gonna get a new game. No matter what anyone thinks. If you're out of Skylanders, if you don't like Skylanders anymore, that's fine. But I guess if you were a fan of Skylanders, no matter what, keep Skylanders in your heart.
As a Portal Master, there are many memories I have when it comes to Skylanders, whether it be playing the games, collecting the figures, or just having fun memories when it comes to playing with other Portal Masters online, or just communicating in streams, and there's really just too much to count, so I must apologize to Aaron and to you viewers in advance. I'm not sure if I can really say there's one definitive memory I do personally have that were to account to being the best Skylanders memory I personally experienced. So I'm going to tell you two memories, one being a more Skylanders-y memory, and the other being more of just a good memory in general. The first memory is basically the time I was at a garage sale. This was in April of 2018, and this is when we just recently got an Xbox 360, and we saw someone was selling some Skylanders at their garage sales. It was mostly just SSA characters with a couple Giants characters here and there. So we picked it up, and I just was instantly hooked. I had a Series 3 Eruptor from Swap Force way back when, but I just didn't have the game or the console at the time, so I was just unable to play it. The other Skylanders memory that's more of a better actual memory than a Skylanders memory, again, probably doesn't make that much sense. I apologize, but I hope you know what I'm trying to say. This was the time I went live streaming Skylanders Superchargers Racing, and Ignite the Fire, you know, the person who is running the channel and is making this video, collaborated with me, which was just a very fun time. Me saying this, I casually turned the portal back on, as we just talked Skylanders with some of the people in the community, and I don't know, it was just a very fun night. And again, it was just nice to hang out with the community. Again, I love Skylanders, love the game, but also the community is also what helps me be more into it. So that's overall just a couple of my personal favorite Skylanders memories, and I hope you guys did enjoy my little short story time, as we will say. So anyways, back on to Aaron or whoever's next in this list. I genuinely don't know.
So we're back here with me and my Skylanders shelf, as well as my Hella Funko Pop, which is hella faded. See what I did there with the puns. But regardless, the reason why it's so faded is because I stupidly left it on my windowsill when we've been facing temperatures of 30 degrees here in the UK, so naturally we have received a lot of sunlight, and sunlight makes precious packaging like that fade away. Regardless, I'm here to talk to you guys about one last memory, one personal to me, and it's a very nostalgic one. It's about the first time I played Skylanders Spice Adventure. So it was Christmas of 2011, and what I really wanted most from Skylanders Spice Adventure to the point where on my Christmas list we used to cut out pictures on the Argos catalogues and stick them onto a sheet of paper. And with me, I didn't only take the Skylanders Spice Adventure starter pack, cut it out and stick it onto a piece of paper, but I circled it, I labelled it, I was making it so clear to Santa Claus that this is what I wanted most. I could do with absolutely nothing at Christmas so long as I got this amazing Skylanders Memories Adventure starter pack. Christmas rolls around, I open up all my presents, and the one thing I didn't get was Spyro's Adventure, which is what I wanted most of all. But then my grandparents show up a few hours later with a very distinctive shaped box. I open it and realise inside is the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure starter pack, and I start to freak out. I get so excited, I boot up the game and I get through the first 4 levels, almost dying to the very end of Stormy Stronghold. And then the very next day, I get the Dark Light Crypt from my uncle at Boxing Day, since we weren't able to see them Christmas Day, so Boxing Day is when we gave out all of the presents for all of those sets of cousins and everything. But regardless, the day after that, my dad joined in on the Spyro's Adventure walkthrough, and his favourite character instantly became Ghost Roaster, and I also got an extra Skylander from Argos named Boomer, so I literally only had 5 Skylanders, so starter pack characters, and Boomer and Ghost Roaster. I played as Boomer, and my dad plays as Ghost Roaster for our entire co-op walkthrough, because we beat the game together from level 5 to the end of the Chaos boss fight, and me and my dad playing it together, enjoying it together. Something very special and very nostalgic to me, because that was the first playthrough of the first Skylanders game, my first experience of Skylanders, and really the only experience I've had with Skylanders with my dad. We haven't really played the game since, and so it's very important to me to treasure onto this memory and keep it near and dear to my heart. But man, how is that a kick of nostalgia for you? Life is a beautiful collage of priceless moments and memories, which when pieced all together create a unique treasures masterpiece. So here we are, 9 guest stars in total, all sharing memories which are unique to us. So whilst they are all unique and distinctive, they share a common passion, emphasising the diversity and uniqueness within every one of our members of this incredible community, and how by coming together we've proven that by keeping our greatest memories of Skylanders closest to our hearts, that's what will keep this franchise alive, more so than the games or the shows, because it's memories like these, memories worth holding on to with the entirety of our being, that will create stories to pass down and cherish. So be sure to share what you've learnt, so then for stronger if that information will become in your memory, as by choosing to document your memories, you're not only being brave, but preserved, as others seek what you've created and learn from it, allowing your memories to shape their perspectives, which is a powerful tool for impacting livelihoods. So share about your memories and experiences. Share them until your lips bleed and your throat mourns, because only then can your full potential be realised by others. And sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. This is what makes it so important to hold on to these moments with everything you have, and realise the value in them now by sharing them about and not being afraid to do so, rather than allowing them to slip away and not find their value until it's too late. So know that no matter how dark things get and how impossible it seems to escape darkness, that by seeking the light found within what we can remember, only then can we truly excel as a community and prove what it means to love our craft. After all, the best things aren't things at all if they are memories.